Naririnig niyo ako, guys? Wala ba yung chat natin? Wala ba yun? Sabi ni Art, nagpapagawa ako sarili kong model AI. Lahat ng project source code, import docs, etc. Lahat ng idea ko naka-docs. Tapos doon sa AI ko na yon, chat lang ako ng status. Kunyari, meron ako meeting, doon ko lang input tapos siya na bahala kung ano task ko. Ah, you mean agent. Kailangan meron tayong maayos na na terminologies. Hindi ka nagpapagawa ng model. Papagawa ka ng agent. Magkaiba kasi yun. Tama ba? Tama ba ako intindi? Kasi magkaiba yun. Yung model kasi ititrain mo yun. As in technical yun eh. Para kang gumagawa ng sarili mong chat GPT ng Claude. Pero dito, hindi. Diba? Kung tama pagkakaintindi ko, Art. Gumagawa ka ng agent. Tapos siya na bahala kung ano task ko kasi problem ko kasi sa daming notes, hirap balikan. Tapos minsan tapos mo na yung gawa yung task sa meeting, ma-open ulit. Sa dami ng project, hindi ko na din alam na nagawa ko. Check ko lang yung YouTube, guys. Wala tayo sa YouTube. Ito ba yan? Hindi, naka-live siya eh. Ito. Ayun, sorry guys. Na ano tayo? Ano matawag doon? Na-udlot. Balik tayo dito. Sa ginagawa natin. Mali eh. Ba't ka nagdadoble yung chat natin? Double chat. Okay. Ano ba to? Open with. Pa-check lang natin. Pa-check lang natin to, guys. Kasi, ba't ka na nawala yung sounds ko? Nakita nyo to, nagdodoble siya. Pero ito, hindi ito nagdoble. Kaya gano'n. Chat nga kayo, guys. Tingnan natin kung madodoble yung chat nyo. Can you double check this because I'm getting duplicate chat in the chat overlay. Ang ginawa natin dito. Okay, so Okay na kaya yun? Kasi yung goal natin dito is mabilis siya mag-switch. Kapag pinrest natin to, dapat mag-switch siya agad ng window. So, click. Ayun na, diba? Nag-click siya. Matagal lang siya doon sa part na yon. Yan, sabi ni Ark, yes, agent pala. Pero offline lang, no need mag-connect sa mga AI models. Gumagamit ka ng local. Anong model gamit mo? Sa local? Malakas PC mo? Sana all. Hirap pag mabagal PC pag ganyan eh. Sabagay okay lang siguro no kung di mo naman kailangan ng mabilis, 'di ba? Di mo kailangan di ka nagmamadali. Basta magawa lang niya yung work niya. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So try ulit natin. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Maraming tagal nun. Kay Claude na kaya yun? Isa pa. 1,000 to... Ito mabilis. Ba't kaya ganun? Start natin to. $1,000, 2,000. Bilis siya. Okay. I think okay na muna tayo sa ganyan. Okay muna tayo sa ganyan. Okay, sige. So, I think option 2. All green, one trade-off, excluding, working stand, session produced. Sabi ni Ark, hindi sa terminal, Android app ko siya pinagawa para sa phone ko lang. Laptop. Nga pala. Bakit nga ba laptop? O nga pala Android, no? Anong gamit mong model? Yung Gemma 4? Parang yun yung nakita kong malakas. I mean, model na okay siya. Tapos kaya niyang ma-handle sa phone. Raider 18HX. Hindi ako familiar sa mga laptop eh. Ngayon, ano ba yung Raider? Raider 18HX. Ano to? MSI. Ito. Gaming laptop, no? So ngayon yung pero okay nga yun, no? Android app. Tapos paano mo sinet up, Ark? I mean, halimbawa, yung mga di ba, sabi mo may mga docs ka para alam niya yung mga task mo. Andun lahat sa application. O kinonect mo siya sa, halimbawa, sa Google Drive mo, ganun. Sa something. Llama, MLC, LLM, Media Pipe, Gen AI, ayan. Ang kaya kay Android. So far, okay naman yung mga yan. Check nga natin yun. Llama, MLC. Di ba yung parang yung Llama wala nang bagong kumbaga hindi na siya dinedevelop, di ba? Mga Llama models. Parang hindi na siya ina-update ni Meta. Di mo i-try yung Gemma 4. Yun yung parang bagong kaya yung ano eh. Wala lang, try mo lang. LLM Media Pipe. LLM Media Pipe. Google AI Edge. Okay pala yun, no? Okay yung ginagawa mo, Art. Wala kasi akong alam sa mobile eh. Gawa ka rin sa ano, iOS. So parang ano, no? 'Di ba familiar ka sa Hermes agent? Parang ganon. Sabi niya dito, all 9 including what was wrong. The two copies of each duplicate menu aren't truly identical. They differ by white space. What? Oo nga, no? Bakit? Ba't ganun yung chat mo, Art? Sabi ni Claude, hindi nga daw siya duplicate. Kaya, diba, napansin mo sa chat overlay natin. Doble yung chat mo. Pero, paano ka ba nag-chat? Ba't ganun? Magkaiba nga naman siya. May space. Tanong mo, yung isang chat mo, LLM Media Pipe, walang space. Pero yung isang chat mo, LLM Media Pipe, may space. Anong nangyayari? I think dalawa yung kinukuhanan niya. Can you double check the source? So currently I have my Restream chat open and the Facebook Live open. So I guess we have ito na pala. Sinabi na pala niya, guys. Ito. So, paano natin ito madidito? Oy, good morning, Joel. Good morning, good morning. Sabi ni Ark, noted, sir. Yes, parang Hermes, pero sa akin offline. Oo nga, no. Tama. Okay yan, ha? Okay yan, no? Magandang idea yan, no? Hermes. Ang problema lang kasi, 'di ba? Ang problema lang kasi kaya hindi siya, alam mo 'yun, well received. Kasi yung mga local AI, hindi pa siya ganoon kaano eh. 'Di ba? Capable. So kumbaga parang hindi mo pa ipagkakatiwala yung, 'di ba, yung yung buhay mo or yung mga task mo sa mga local LLM. Kaya gumagamit talaga ng Hermes or, 'di ba? Na gumagamit ng API ng, 'di ba, Claude or Codex, 'di ba? Pero yung ginawa mo, nagwo-work sa'yo? Okay, no? So yung pinaka-model mo, tama ba? Sa pagkakaintindi ko, ang pinaka-model na ginagamit mo is, hindi kasi familiar dito eh. Yung MLC? Hindi, deployment engine daw, LLM using Hindi ko siya pagets. Ito bang Llama MLC, siya ba yung model o siya lang yung parang, ano ba to? Conversion layer? Combination. Anyways, di ko to alam. The fix public chat now strips all white space from the... Okay. Before we commit, can you take this in effect on our live stream now? I am currently live streaming so that I can actually test live here if this is working. Sabi ni Joel, local LLM ba yan, sir? Pwede yan sa USB Android. Ayun, yung ginawa ni Ark, ano siya, gumawa siya ng parang Hermes agent niya, pero local model. Gumawa siya ng Android app. Ayun yung gamit niya, nasa chat. Llama MLC. Ano nga yun? Iba kasi yung chat na nakikita ko. Buta nga sa Facebook. Llama, MLC, LLM, MediaPipe, Gen AI. Ayun. In the future, explore natin yan. Pero wala kasi akong Android. I mean, meron akong Android pero hindi ko siya ginagamit. Try natin sa iOS. Pero yun, Arc, try mo lang, Gemma 4. Parang yun yung pinaka-powerful na model ngayon na pwede sa phone. Sabi nila, hindi ko pa na-try. Sabi nila. Ay, nag-restart na yung chat overlay natin. Balik tayo dito. Ba't ganun? Kailan ko nagtatrattle yung laptop natin. Di naman naka-fan. Sabi ni Ark, parang thinking ko kay Claude dyan, siya kukuha ng AI model na fit sa papagawa ko. Or kung meron siya makita, better dyan. Okay. Sabagay. Kasi meron din akong yung isa ko, yung dictation app na ginawa natin. Wala rin naman ako alam sa mga model ng mga speech recognition. Pina-research ko lang din siya kung anong magandang gamitin eh. Tapos yun, tinry ko lang ng tinry. Sabi ni Joel, yan na good ang hardware for local LLM. Actually, phone yung gamit niya, Joel. Nasa Android eh. Sabi ni Ark, noted sir, add ko yan si Gemma 4. Check mo, try mo lang. Yun yung... Di ko lang sure ah. Kasi tinry ko din siya dito sa laptop. Yung Gemma 4. Pero yung lama kasi gamit mo, di ba? Parang outdated na kasi yung model. Di kasi ina-update ni Meta yun eh. Yata. Sabi ni Joel, yes, Gemma 4 E4B parameters for phones. Ayun o. Try mo yan, Arc. Sinabi ni Joel. Ay, sorry, 2B pala. Hindi 4B. Ay, 4B nga yung tinry ko dito sa laptop. Tsaka yung ano ba yung next? 12B? yung 12B, wala na akong maran. Yun lang. At saka hindi niya kaya yung... Wala na akong RAM para sa context. 16 gig lang tong laptop ko eh. Wala na akong RAM para sa context. So, hindi mo siya talaga hindi siya realistic. Download from Hugging Face or Olama. Olama yung gamit ko. Di ko pa nga natry yung Hugging Face eh. Natry ko na ba yan? Kapag sa ibang ibang interface sa LM Studio, sa Hugging Face ba yun the-download? O si Olama ba, behind the scenes, Hugging Face lang din gamit nun? Wala na yung duplicate natin. Yeah, it's working now. Let's wrap up. Sabi dito, ano gagawin ko na dito? Ito yung Phoenix ko na eh. Okay. Option 2 is now justified. You said if we verify it works. The chunk, restore target, warm, build cache, copied, net and state, waiting stand. This session produce a coherent, okay. Project add, eager, fetch deferral. Base, want me to commit. Okay, sige, commit muna tayo. I'd also suggest refreshing docs. Let's update QA 13. Tapos PR tayo. Sabi ni Joel, yes, Hugging Face galing yung sa LM Studio. Si Olama may sariling repo. Okay. Ano super technical mo talaga, Joel, no? Lagi ka dito sa stream, ha? Marami kang alam na hindi ko alam, eh. Yan, si Joel nga pala, hindi yan, hindi siya IT. Biotech. Tama ba, Joel? Guys, makakalimutin ako, sorry. Pero, sige. Nagawa tayo ng system. Pagawa natin kay Claude kasi yung mga nagchat-chat sa atin, diba? Yan. Si Ark naalala ko na yun, na naka-join na yun sa live natin. Si Joel nandito yan kahapon. Hindi ko lang sure kung nandito kayo nung mga previews pa. Gawa tayo ng system na sinong marami mag-chat, sinong lagi nasa stream natin. Yan sabi ni Ark, copy sir. Nasa hospital ka ngayon, Joel. De-deploy ka? Paligan nga natin to. Wrap up. The fix is live in your main, but the regression test is not. The test only exists. Blah, blah, blah. When you fold. Okay. Essentially all clear. The duplicate I did not invoke. So the lesson is documented in. Okay, so can we commit and merge now? Sabi ni Joel, nagre-research lang. Kaya maalam. Tama. Correct. Andito rin po yung previous. Andito rin po nung previous teams. Yan, si Joel, lagi nandito yan. Habang nagde-deploy yan sa hospital. Diba? Nakikinig ng live natin. Sabi ni Ark, Gemma for 4B sa mga mid-range device pala 8 to 12 gig RAM pang high-end device. Hindi ko nga sure kung kaya ng phone yun, yung mataas, Arc. Ano may sabi ni Joel? 2B lang. 2B lang ipang sa phone. Meron pa nga eh. Di ba meron pang mas mataas doon? May 27 ata. Tama ba? 27. Wala guys, di natin kaya ng device natin. Sabi ni Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel. Welcome sa stream natin. Good morning. Naka-max plan ka sa Claude, boss? Laging bitin sa akin yung Pro. Yes, naka-max tayo. Yung 5X. 5X lang naman. Nag-start ako dyan sa Pro. Kaya siya ng isang project tapos one agent at a time. Yung tipong hihintayin mo siya matapos. Pero pag nag-start ka na ng ganito, Gabriel, multiple agent, magwo-work at the same time, mabibitin ka. Pero okay lang kung naman yan, ang trade-off doon is time naman eh. So, 'di ba, yung nagagawa naman ng Pro is magagawa rin, yung nagagawa ng Max, magagawa din naman ng Pro. Patience lang yung kailangan mo, tsaka time. So, ngayon, kung ayaw mong nabibitin, yung tipong 1 hour pa lang ubos na, well, una, syempre, gawin mo, try mo ano man tawag doon? Token optimize. Check mo yung model mo, naka 4.8 ka ba? Baka pwedeng sonnet lang, di ba? Kung naka high effort ka, baka pwedeng medium lang, di ba? Yan, si Joel, naka Opus medium siya. Tapos pro din gamit niya. Ayan, si Joel. Hingi ka ng tips kay Joel. Ubos ang pro plan sa AFK agents. 1 slice per 5-hour limit. Ayun, ganun. And yung slice na binabanggit ni Joel is parang implementation. Implementation siya. Yung isang part nung buong, let's say meron kang plan. Yung isang part, parang phase. Isipin mo siya as phase. Ayan, yun yung base sa, base sa experience ni Joel. Ganun siya. 1 slice per 5-hour limit. So, and ang pinaka kumakain yan is wag kang mag-sub agent. Malakas kumain ng sub agent. Kasi yung mga agents mo, kapag nag-uusap sila sa isa't isa, nagpapasahan sila ng di ba? Ng message. Nadodoble yung mo, parang usage. Kasi yung alam nung isa, para malaman nung isa, ipapasa mo. Ito, kumain na to ng token. Ito, dahil pinasa niya dito, kakain din siya ng token. So, yun. Huwag kang mag-sub-agent. As much as possible. Pero si Claude, di ba, by default, nag-ano yan eh. Pag kailangan niya ng sub-agent, which is okay lang yun. Pag kailangan niya ng sub-agent, mag-spin up siya ng sub-agent. Magre-research siya. Minsan, sabay-sabay niya nire-research yung mga bagay-bagay. Ano pa ba? Ayun. Kapag basta ingatan mo lang yung context mo. Mahalaga yung context. So, halimbawa, may papagawa ka ngayon. Tapos, mamaya-maya, tapos na niya, may ipapagawa kang iba. Start ka na lang ulit from scratch. Bagong Claude session. Kasi yung context mo lumolobo, diba? Kung hindi naman na niya kailangan yung previous conversation, gawa ka ng bagong session. So, yun yung try mo. Try mo tingnan mo kung sapat sa'yo yung sonnet. O kaya pag magpa-plan ka, Opus, tapos ang gawin mong implementor si sonnet. Tingnan mo kung okay sa'yo yung ganong workflow. Pero tingnan nyo rin guys, kasi hindi lang siya basta dahil mas mura or mas mababa yung token price ni Sonnet, yun na yung gagamitin. Ang tingnan nyo is yung task, token per task. So, halimbawa, meron kang task. Let's say, si Opus, kaya niya matapos ng, let's say, 100,000 tokens. Pero si Sonnet, natatapos niya in, ewan ko, diba? Mga tipong 2 million tokens, mga ganon. Or hindi ko alam kasi yung costing ngayon ng pero example ko lang yun. So, kahit sabihin mong mura per token si Sonnet, dahil gagastos siya ng mas malaking token. So, ayun. Actually, hindi naman natin alam kung paano gumagana yung limit ng subscription natin, di ba? Di ba? Kasi, halimbawa, for example guys, nung lumabas yung Fable, tinry ko yon, Fable low, yung low lang, no? Sa benchmark, sabi nila, yung high, yung Opus high, si Fable low, mas mataas yung intelligence niya kay Opus high. Diba? Tapos ang benchmark, on the same task, mas efficient si Fable low kay Opus high. So ang ginawa ko, ayun pala eh. So, ibig sabihin, dapat, kapag gumamit ako ng Fable low, yung usage ko, halos same lang ng Opus high or mas better. Kasi based sa benchmark, mas magaling siya per task eh. Ngayon, nung tinry ko yung Fable low, mabilis pa rin siya kumain ng token. Hindi siya katulad ng Opus high. So, ngayon, ang hula ko doon, magkakaiba talaga ng ng usage limit. Kahit kahit sabi natin mas efficient si Fable, iba yung sineset up ni Anthropic na limit sa usage natin. So hindi tayo pwede mag-base sa doon sa benchmark na, I mean doon sa efficiency niya, basta ganun, basta wala talagang nakakaalam kung paano tumatakbo yung usage, di ba? Sabi ni Joel, use caveman skill or yung ponytail skill. Based sa experience mo, Joel, ginagamit mo yun. Laking tulong yan. Talaga? Ayan. Sabi ni Joel Gabriel. Caveman skill or ponytail. Kasi ako gumagamit yan eh. Ano siya, Joel? Based sa experience mo, talagang siya? Bumaba yung token usage mo? Sabi ni Art, clear po lagi sa prompt. I-optimize mo. Nung una, lagi ako nalilimit. Tapos bago ako pasa kay Claude ang prompt, binibigay ko muna kay ChatGPT para maayos ang prompt. Ganun lang sa akin. Ayun, pwede rin nga yun, no? Makipag-usap ka muna sa ibang model para ma-optimize mo yung usage mo kay Claude. Pwede nga rin yun, no? Yung plan mo, paggawa mo sa iba. Kasi I think in terms of intelligence, okay naman si Gemini eh. Ang problema lang talaga kay Gemini, guys, yung tool calling niya. Kaya hindi siya magandang agent eh. Kasi hindi siya magaling gumamit ng mga bagay-bagay. Okay siya intelligence wise. Anong ginawa ko dito? Address this now. My live debugging is still blah blah blah. Can you elaborate on... Tama ba to? Ay, beam to eh. Available no matter which clone. Launch it, looks into that same folder. So we are the plan. Give agent dev app its own socket and folder. Parang hindi ko gusto yan. Parang hindi ko gusto yan. Sabi ni Gabriel, anong niluluto mo ngayong app, boss? Late ako sa live mo. Ito pa rin. Same pa rin tayo ng Winawork. Itong application na to. Ito mismo yung application, guys. Ito mismo. Nakikita nyo. So, gumagawa ako ng application para ma-manage ko yung mga cloud agent ko. Ito sa left side, di ba? Meron tayong mga agent. So, na tayo? Nag-move on na tayo sa Ghosty terminal. Gumawa tayo ng sariling nating terminal. Do we really need to have separate Tmux server? And workspace folder. they have their own project agent there, right? I think that's enough. That's enough. And the Tmok server, I don't want them to have different Tmok server. One is fine. So what's the downside with this? Both are open thread for next time. The two agent can, if the try muna natin yan. Ito done merged. Tinanong ko lang kung can we commit and merge, tapos ginawa na niya. Ayan. Merge. Can you update the repo and code live stream to reflect these changes? Sabi ni Joel, token usage is depende yan sa input and output. Mas makakaubos kasi si output. If may caveman skill, malilimit yung paggamit ng words, meaning mas makakabawas ng around 870. Pero yung caveman, hindi ba sa input yon? Sa output yon? Okay. O nga, sa output nga yun, no? Kasi di ba parang magre-replay siya sa'yo ng caveman, di ba? Parang barok. Tama ba? Ganun ba yun? Di ko pa kasi natry yun. Sabi ni Earl, boss, marunong ka ba ng Hermes automation? Di ko pa siya natry. Di ko pa siya natry, pero I think kaya naman natin siya i-set up. Di ko pa siya natry kasi una, bawal yung cloud subscription doon. Baka maban tayo. Yun. Noong last time, inisip ko kung kukuha ba ako ng ChatGPT subscription para doon. Hindi ko natuloy. And also, hindi ko... Ang inisip ko long term. So, kung gagamit ako ng Hermes, which is okay naman. Okay naman, di ba? Para matuto ka din. Kasi yung di ba? Yung una, OpenClaw. Tapos ngayon, parang patay na yung OpenClaw. Tapos ngayon, Hermes Agent. Okay naman siya for experimentation. Pero kung isipin ko long term, parang wala siyang use case. I mean, bakit, ang tanong ko is, ba't ka gagamit ng Hermes Agent kung kaya mo nang gawin yon kay Cloud Code? At saka yun nga, yung isa ko pang inisip is, bawal si Cloud subscription kay Hermes. So, ano gagawin mo? Sa subscription ka pa ng isa. Ayaw naman natin maban. Diba? Pwede natin try. Pero ayaw natin maban. So, mahirap na. Hindi pwedeng mawalan tayo ng cloud access. So, ayun. Bakit, Earl? Anong gagawin mo? Magsiset up ka ng Hermes? Maganda nga rin sana ng content no? So lang wala kasi akong subscription Anything else? Now what? Do we proceed? Actually, hindi ko alam na yung next. Sabi ni Joel, may mga orchestrator na okay lang ng cloud subscription. Ralph and yung Sandcastle ni Matt. Extract mo lang API mo sa cloud. Use cloud setup token. Then install in Docker for containerization. Ayun. Ginagamit mo yung mga yan, Joel? Or ano lang? Info lang? Parang masyado kasing advanced para sa setup ko yung mga yan. Kaya hindi ko pa siya tinatry eh. Tulad nun, di ba yung Sandcastle? I think parang yan yung, di ba, yung parang software factory ni Matt. Tama ba? Ganun ba yun? Di ba? Parang siya yung magbibuild. Parang, di ba, yun ba yung parang loop system niya? Di ko sure eh. Parang nung ginawa niya nung time na yun yan, hindi pa uso yung loop. Hindi siya uso pero ando na yung concept pero hindi siya uso. Parang ganun. Nag-refresh pala yung chat natin ulit. Sabi ni Joel, ginamit ko nung nag-implement ako. Gamit ko yung Sandcastle ni Matt. Tapos ano pala, Joel, di ba pro lang yung gamit mo? Paano ka nakakagamit ng mga ganyang orchestrator? Hindi ba ubos agad token sa ganyan? AFK agent na nag-implement ng mga slices. Oo. Yung mga pumipick up ng GitHub issues, no? Tama ba? Ganun yun. Let's park the option 2 but include in the details that it's not needed to be implemented unless we need to in the future. Alright, so it will be a backlog but it's not, you know, it's not required to be implemented. At least it needs more decision making before it will be implemented. As you said, if it becomes a real pain. Are we done with the dog food? If not, let's proceed. Can you tell me what's this for? Sabi ni Joel, mauubos. Depende sa model na ginamit mo for agent. Sineset up yan like Opus sa planner, Sonnet sa implementer. May setup. Yung mismong Sandcastle, dun ka magsiset up ng mga ano mo, ng mga models mo. Ganun ba, Joel? Kaya nakaka 1 slice lang per 5-hour limit. Sabi sa'yo, mag-upgrade ka na eh. Isang slice per 5-hour limit Grabe yun. Paano yun pag meron kang 7 slice? Ilang 5-hour limit ba sa isang? Tapos, syempre, hindi pwedeng tuloy-tuloy yun kasi, syempre, ubos din yung weekly limit mo doon, di ba? Kailan ba magre-reset yung limit natin? Weekly limit, reset, bukas. Bukas yung reset natin. Kasi 80% na ako for the week. Ralph Orchestrator. Sabi ni Joel, yes, sa Sandcastle sineset up. Ah, talaga? Gusto ko rin yung setup na ganun eh, yung tipong ilalagay mo sa GitHub issue. Tapos yun nga, yung agent mo sa VPS, di ba? Sa remote na. Sila na yung magpipick up. Hindi ko lang sure kung paano ko siya gagawin. Kung napapansin mo, Joel, mas gusto kong ako yung gumagawa ng sarili kong sistema. Pero syempre, katulad niyan, Sandcastle, gusto ko siya maintindihan, di ba? Para titingnan ko ano ba yung magandang makuha ko doon. May mga part lang na parang gusto ko, ganun. Tapos, kumaga as a whole, di ko siya ginagamit. Gusto ko mag-implement ng sarili ko. Tsaka for learning din. Siyempre, mas matututo ako kung ako yung, di ba, mag-implement ng mismong sistema. Kahit sabihin natin, kinokopya lang natin sa iba. Yung idea. Good challenge. Your pushback code. Let me correct. Okay. No collision. Okay. So, the real shared thing isn't the socket or the clone there. It's the app's own config. And that means so fix the socket plus clone would even have fix. Isn't in the good catch. Ito yung bad trip kay ano yun, no? Ito yung maganda siguro yung mga pag-fable level na yung model mo. Yung iwas mali. Yun lang yung problema eh. I mean, diba? Kailangan mo lagi mag-push. Para malaman mo yung totoo. Ganun din ba yung experience nyo? Paano kung halimbawa yung user mo, yung nakikipag-chat kay Claude Code, hindi masyadong, alam mo yun, diba? Kumbaga, accept lang ng accept, tanggap lang ng tanggap sa sinasabi ni Claude. Kumbaga, parang kailangan mo lang mag-push kahit at least once, diba? Para i-check niya kung tama ba yung pinagsasabi niya. So, the real shared thing isn't the socket or the clone there. It's the app's own config keyed by bundle ID, and that means by what's the actual downside of leaving everything shared? Every dev window shows the same project task list. Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. And writes the same. So, okay. So, I accept the downside that every dev window will show the same project task list. That's fine to me. But can you elaborate on writing the same in xmax.json? What are the things that are being saved in that file? The Windows State plugin save sizes position. Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. Tmax plus clones, no downside. Okay. Fine. For your real work, OpenDev. Okay. 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 I actually accept all the downsides, but just explain to me what's in the Xbox. Ba't ito may checkmark pa rin? It's a small one. Here what does. Load the volume into your already running blah blah blah. How it works, blah blah blah. Why it exists, blah blah blah. Status note. It's run via node and depend on blah blah blah. It's currently untracked, blah blah blah. Yeah, let's sabi ni Joel, yes, ikaw pa rin magsiset up ng agents from prompts to setting up models, setting up trackers, ang path isa-save. Okay. May reviewer agent naman na tatama and before i-implement ang plan, pwede rin i-customize na i-accept mo muna. Okay talaga yung mga sistema na ginagawa niya, no? Ni Matt, no? Magaling siya gumawa ng mga ganyan. So every implementation, Joel, ginagamit mo yung Sandcastle. Ginawa nito. Start the option. Random whenever. Run natin. Scripts run. Sabi ni Joel, gamit ko ngayon ang Sandcastle para sa loop engineering for testing na ng database. Nice, 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 nice. So, nasa hospital ka ulit ngayon, Joel. End-to-end testing na si Joel. I-close natin to. Delete forever. Load 1. Tapos, add tayo ng project. Ang gagawin daw. Overlay flash on the attached. Click on already open agent. Switch away. So, okay. Okay naman. I think okay naman. Overlay clears cleanly. Start an agent on a Git project so the spinner shows briefly while it's showing. Click away. No. Anong gagawin daw? No react state. Focusan daw natin yung console. Sabi niya, overlay clears cleanly. Start an agent on a Git project so the spinner show briefly. Hindi ko gets. Ano daw? Ayan na natin. Pass na yan. Created and deleted leaves no orphan clone. Plus agent on a Git project. Wait 2 seconds. Then delete that agent. Well, di natin ito makikita. Resume after relaunch. In an agent, send a prompt and get a reply. Quit the app. Relaunch. Reattach the same agent. Pass. It resumes prior conversation. So, let's say, sabihin natin dito, kay Claude 2, sabihin natin, reply in 10 seconds. Diba? Tapos, i-close natin to. I-run natin ulit. Dapat si Claude 2 nag-run siya pa rin, dire-diretso. Hindi siya nawala. Tama ba? Ganun ba yun? Ano ba yung gusto niya mangyari? Ayan. 19 seconds. 21. 23. Pero nagpe-prepare siya, no? Okay. I think okay lang yan. Kasi nagko-continue siya. Ba't kaya kailangan mo i-continue kung naka-tmox tayo? Ba't kaya kailangan mo mag-continue? For number 13, can you remind me why do we need to add the continue flag if we are running Claude code in tmox? Don't we just have to reopen the tmox window or tmox session for this? Because I assume we are adding the continue flag because Claude code has been closed. Or maybe not. Because when I try to run a prompt in Claude, then I said to Claude to reply in 10 seconds, right? So I closed the app and then reopened it and it's still there working. So if it's still working, we did not use the continue flag there, right? Because if we did, that means Claude code was closed. But it clearly did not, because when I reopened the app, it's still working. Cold build trade of in a fresh agent run ka no warm target informational call. Sabi ni Avza, hey Avza, welcome to the stream. I assume you're not Filipino, right? Do you think Claude code is the best? I don't know. It depends on what you're doing, I guess. It depends on the ecosystem. I think either Claude code or Codex, you can do anything you want between them. It's just a matter of ecosystem. So it's like using Android or iOS, right? You can do anything on each of those, right? But which ecosystem do you like better, right? So I think it's a matter of that. Avza said, I bought Codex 20X and Claude 20X, but I think Claude is the worst one I've ever seen. I don't know if it's only me. Yeah. As for me, I don't have anything to compare it to. I'm not using Codex, so I guess I don't know what you call that bias, but yeah, I don't have anything to compare Claude Code to, so I don't know. So I think you know better than me. And yes, it depends on the I don't know. It depends on how you use it, I guess. Nah, I'm Turkish. Hello, Abza. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Um, Abza said he's Turkish. Abza said, I'm a full stack developer. I'm just trying out vibe coding and it's possible to fully turn something into a product. Yeah, I guess I think that's one. I think you could see it both ways. If you're a full stack developer, then you have so much knowledge, right? So much experience. And it could be to your benefit. It could be detriment, right? Because you have so much knowledge that you assume AI will have, right? Because that's what you have, right? You have so much knowledge, so you assume. You might assume that when you use Claude or Codex, that it will have the same thinking as you. So if you think that way, yeah, maybe AI is not that good. On the other hand, if you don't have too much experience, then right, everything is magic, right? So me personally, I don't have experience in programming or working as a programmer, developer, right? I worked as an IT, but I did not build, or I did not code when I was working as an IT. Avza said, I'm building a SaaS, and to be honest, I tried out Opus on the engine side today. I think it was the most inefficient AI I've ever seen, whereas the OpenAI models were a notch above mediocre. Yeah, I think I've heard. I think most people say that, right? I think for someone who's a. So I think generally, for vibe coders, Claude Code is the right tool. For software developers, I think Codex is the right tool. But yeah, I never tried Codex, so I'm not sure. What's your experience with how you talk with Claude and Codex? How is it different? Because in my assumption, I think Claude is better to talk to when you don't have that much, technical knowledge. You're not a software developer, right? You're just, vibe coder. But for Codex, I think how it talks is, is more technical and catered more towards software developers. That's just my assumption. Joel said it depends on what what do you want to do. Claude and Codex are just harnesses. It's like the car that runs the engine. Opus, Composer. Yep. I agree, yeah. But I think nowadays you cannot just call them just harnesses, right? Because that's what we are using every day. We don't use chat GPT models on itself, right? We use Codex on top of chat GPT. And Claude, we don't use Claude API, right? We use Claude Code to use the Claude models. So I don't think it's right to just say it's just harness anymore, because that's the product we're using. We're not using the model directly now. Avza said, and the funny thing is Claude dug its heels in and argued with me. Oh no. Yeah, actually, yeah. In my experience, it always does that. You sometimes I have to, at least push back at least once in order for Claude to actually check what's it saying to me. So yeah, if you are a full stack if you're a full stack developer with knowledge and experience, yeah, that's hard. Joel said you build your skills, not focus on the harnesses and the models. Right. Of course, of course. Of course. Absa said, I've heard of Cloud skills, but I'm not fully familiar with them. Cloud skills. It's just like if you I don't know the best analogy, but if you have something you always do, right? Let's say you like your commit messages to be like this. You like your I don't know. I don't know. You want your PR review to be like this, right? You always do that. If you have that kind of use case, skills is the right tool for that. So that you just, let's say, you just invoke the skill to, let's say, for example, last slash commit, right? You create a commit skill, and then everything you want to do in that commit will be done by Claude. So that's what you call a skill. It's like set of instructions that you put in one. It's like a shortcut, right? It's like an alias. Think of it like a script, but not deterministic because it's still being run by AI. Awesome, Edwin. Hello, welcome to the stream. Edwin said Codex is good as Claude, but Claude's better in front-end UI. Yeah, I guess no one no one disputes that. Right? I think I never heard someone saying Codex is better in UI than Claude. Avsa said there was an issue today. I tried to steer Claude in the right direction at least 45 times. No. But I kept denying it. I had to step and correct it manually. Oh, and the final message it wrote was, I guess you... Sometimes if you have to steer its direction 45 times, I think that's your... At that point, your conversation was too long. I think you need to restart, Claude, and open a new session. Absa said that was fun experience. Right. Because when you talk to Claude, and it's it's both fun and frustrating at the same time. So you didn't have that experience with Codex, at least at the time, Abza. Edwin said you could always instruct Codex Claude to be non-technical as well. Yep. Yeah, right. You're right. You can instruct anything to any AI. Abza said, I don't want to talk big, but no AI can produce a usable UI product. They usually just turn things into an SVG dumping ground. I guess. I'm not sure about that. You just ship it, right? It's just a matter of if it's a pass for you or not, right? There are many people using AI and then just shipping, right? And we, or you as someone who knows a good UI, that will not be a pass for you. But on the other hand, those people are making money based on what they created. So is it a usable UI product? maybe not for you, but for others, right? So that's I think we should be aware of that, because if you have so much knowledge in in a specific, you know, uh what what's the term, if you have a specific knowledge or experience in a field, right? Like you, Abza, you're a developer. Um, you should be aware that because you have that knowledge, um, I don't. You should. What I'm trying to say is, I think you should be aware that not all things or not all knowledge you have will be true for other people. What are you working on currently? Actually, here I'm currently previously I'm using Ghosty, right? This I'm using Ghosty for in using Cloud Code. So and then within Tmox, and then I came to a point where my projects here at the bottom is getting out of hand, and I want to have it on the sidebar. I'm not sure if it's possible in Ghosty, but my solution is to create this application for myself. And also this one, the dictation app that I'm using, I also created that. So it's like I created my own Whisper Flow alternative, because $15 a month for a dictation app is I guess too much for me. Shifashaya. Hello, welcome to stream. She said, how do you advertise your products, and do you think ChatGPT is better than Claude purely for coding? And if you don't count design? Actually, I don't have any opinions with that. I guess use whatever you like to use, right? Because for me, well, I started with Cloud Code, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But based on my research, actually it depends. People are now a split, right? Split between the two. So I don't think at this moment in time there's there's no one that there's nothing that's better. They're both equally capable. So I think it will just come down to which one do you like to talk to, right? Better, right? Right, because Claude has different way of talking to you than Codex or ChatGPT. I think that's the one thing that's you need to have a feel. So I guess use both. How do you advertise your products? Currently, I am not advertising. I have a Facebook profile where I have decent following. I just post my content there. I post it in Tagalog. I'm just talking here in English because you guys are here. I normally talk. Just a moment, guys. Lana. Lana, BRB. Mike. Edwin said, also sometimes the real problem is your prompt. I guess you just have to, push back and push back. But yeah, but with Avza's experience, you need to push back like 45 times. What's happening here? Phone number. Just like this, right? Avza, you're exactly right, right? Right? Right, I'm right. Come on now. To separate files, that's the key when an agent runs Cloud lives in side TMOX session. Closing the Xmox app kills. Since the server survived, it reattaches to so when does only when has session is false. So what this means, your instinct caught a real gap in the checklist, quitting plus well. Okay, it only tests. Okay. Quit relaunch app still running. Okay, what you just did. Okay, with the app closed. TMOX dev kill servers. Sure, I guess. Avza said, I sent an email to Claude and asked how I can fix my trained moron. They were mad. Can I share my website? Sure, Avza. What's your website? Avza said marketing page not completed yet, but app side completed. What's your app? Avza said, actually, I actually view vibe coding as a helpful alternative. Sure, you've built what you had in mind, but achieving product maturity is really difficult. Yep, sure. Yeah, correct. I agree. Because um but it's you can say it's still a wonderful thing, right? Um because of AI or vibe coding, you increase the floor for people to build, I guess, because before, you know, people needs to learn how to code, learn programming language, right? And a bunch of things. But yeah, you're right. So it's like 80-20, right? So with AI, you can, go to 80% of your application or product in an instant, right? But the last 20% is hard, right? But, you know, at least for someone who is not knowledgeable, you can still push it with AI, because I think your cost here is just your time and patience, right? To go back and forth, iterate on what you want to achieve. Generally, I've just said generally companies' rapid customer acquisition depends on product maturity. Hmm. Yeah, you're right, I guess. Because it's the other than the product itself, the companies are, yeah, generally companies' rapid customer acquisition depends on product maturity. Yeah, because gain you cannot have too much customers if the product, I guess, is not that mature enough. But that came with your experience, right, Avza? But the thing is, when you vibe code, you just, you know, you just vibe. You just gotta do what you gotta do. So if your product is not matured, right, as a vibe coder, and you suddenly have so much customers, for example, you just need to adjust, right? I know that for large companies, that's not, the proper way, because you need to be prepared, right? But as a vibe coder, solo dev, you just have to adjust. I've just said I'm building multi-tenant omni-channel system. What's that mean? What's that mean? Uh, done QA 13, blah blah blah. 13B is anything else? Um, anything, anything. Come on, anything else? I cannot type. Sidebar picture. Sidebar. What note are we talking about? All clear. Okay na daw yan. Clean, no leftover, to uncommitted, remaining manual dog food, check. All quick whenever you get to them. No reattach, overlay. Please, all orphan cleanup. What's the number 7 dog food? Nothing exists yet. That's the confusion. Sorry. Just like this, Avsa. Claude said, want me to update the deferred note? So I just asked, what note are we talking about? And it said, nothing exists yet. That's the... There is no note written. So what are you updating? Come on now. It's called Cleva. In other words, Avsa said systems. Jimu. Hello, Jimu. Yep, I agree. What did you agree on? When did you send that message? I'm lost. Avsa said systems that manage applications like Instagram and WhatsApp from a single center. Oh, I think what other applications already do that? I think there are other applications that already does that, I guess. I think. Right? So I suppose that's your competitors. In other words, suppose you run a business. If a customer arrives at 2 a.m., naturally you might be asleep. There's a center that manages all appointments and everything else you can think of. Huh. That's great. Cleva. Yes, that problem called hallucination. But they aren't quite acquiring customers. My system focuses more on customer acquisition and management. Customer acquisition and management. Cleva. Do you have a link? Avza? Let's check it out. And while connection times can last for days on their system, yes, but they aren't acquiring customers. Oh, so what you mean is the other applications just for management, right? Like just a central hub for managing different platforms. Productization starts here. Identify the gap. Generate ideas. Fine. Yes, exactly. Right. But I actually know that there are applications like that, but I don't know the name. Because I'm not familiar. Just leave it. Come on, just leave it. I actually accept all the downsides. Just leave it. So let's move on. What's next? Why it's on the list? So that's a slow first build is known accepted for the snappy switch. Ano daw gagawin ko? In a fresh agent, run cargo build. In a fresh agent. Okay. I already tested number 10, number 11, number 12, and they are all working fine. Anything else? Respond. Respond is the name of the app. Okay, let's do a wrap up again. Confirm the data. The sidebar is for B. Let's also add. This is what I don't like about managing multiple agents because I'm not a multitasker myself. So, you know, the the context switching, pun intended, the context switching of the switching between different agent is hard because they are doing different things, and also while keeping up with the chat, I guess. I'm not I'm not a professional live streamer, guys. I also said, yeah, the biggest one in the market. Huh? Really? Can we check that? Because I'm not familiar. Respond. Respond? What do you call it? Respond app? Respond app. Oh, this? Yeah. AI powered customer conversation. But it's just for conversation, right? Not social media in general. Customers ask on chat, call for details. Right. Do they have I guess they have, right? Do they have Facebook here or not? Probably not. Only WhatsApp. I only see WhatsApp here. WhatsApp guides. But yeah, here in the Philippines, at least from what I know, Cleva. Oh, here it is, right? Turn every conversation into sales. Yes, they have. Oh, do they? I guess they should have, right? Because they are the number one, as you said, application. How's my UI? This is great. This is great UI. You did not use Cloud Code here, right? You already launched this, I guess, right? Because it's already public. Meta verified tech provider. Yeah, I guess you need to be I think, right? I think you need to be a tech provider for Meta if you want to connect with Messenger API or something like that. I can give you a lifetime package free from me. Really? I don't even sure if I can utilize this, but but yeah, that's a very generous offer, Auza. And knowing the price, right? It's not you know, the price it's not fit for Philippine market. It's I guess it's too expensive for, at least for the Philippines. I don't have a business to utilize this, right? I mean, I guess in the future, but yeah, we're gonna reduce the price, says. Yeah, I guess that's a strategy, right? Um, Start high because it's easier to lower it later than start low and then make it higher later. That place isn't full of accurate information yet. Our most expensive package will be 80. Oh, this the the growth one will be $80 in the future. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. And I think you would use this. I'm not sure, but I just know the Philippine market, right? So I don't. That's just what I know. So and people here mainly use Facebook, Facebook page, Facebook Messenger. I guess WhatsApp because it's within Facebook too, right? At least for business. Viber, I guess, yeah, that's useful here. TikTok, right? Yeah, so it's not just chat application. You support email and Gmail, Twilio, Line, WhatsApp, Slack, WeChat. I guess this is WeChat, right? Or oh, you can hover and see and see the icon or the what's the icon for with AI supported. And of course, more features. We plan to launch in the European market with the first 3 months. Then in Asia, we have even mail inbox. Yes, WeChat. When you say we, you have a team that works on this, or it's a we, you and Claude. For B, let's also add that's a real scope expansion and go down by changes the result model. So let's make sure blah blah blah. Confirm question 6 result model and what enter does for each row type. My recommendation single flat ranked list. Okay. Project row matches project name. Enter blah blah blah. Same definition. Agent row matches on agent label. Enter that specific single flat ranked list. Okay. Two kinds of okay. How they interact. Empty input. Project rows only. Okay. Clean, uncluttered. Okay. As you type project rows. Okay. Agent rows match on the agent label only. Agent rows match on the agent, not their project name. What do you mean? So I thought it's flat list. Otherwise, typing a project name would dump every one of its agent. Right. Okay. Got it. Agentless projects stay excluded. Agentless. Okay. This keeps your one subdecision I want to surface unrenamed agents. A freshly spawned agent's default label the backend assigns one. Do you want agent rows? But typing still works once renamed. Or no, you actually renamed. For letter A, I agree. For letter B, let's include all agents, even those that are not yet renamed. And also, I'm not sure how we do this, but I'm thinking of when typing, let's say, an agent name, it should maybe indicate on the side what project that agent belongs to so that it's easy to recognize, because there might be an agent with the same name for multiple projects. That would be rare, but it's possible. So just like when we include all agents, right? The default name is Claude 1 or Claude 2. So that would be an agent name that could be the same in multiple projects. Avsa said, me and my brain. Right. Yeah, because most of the time, when I see a landing page, right, people use the word we. But when I know it's a solo dev, so what's we, right? Right? Me and my brain. Avsa, what do you think of the name Cleva? Um, when I heard the name Cleva, I think there's a basketball player with the name Cleva, right? Or is it spelled Cleva basketball? Cleva? No? I think that's just what came to mind. Cleva. But yeah, it's a good name. Cleva. It's unique, right? It's brandable. Do you think it's memorable? Yeah. Yeah, it's a unique name. Cleva. Cleva. Customer Lifecycle Intelligence and Virtual Automation. Oh, so that's an acronym, right? But did you put it anywhere here? Did you put it anywhere here? Customer Lifecycle. Let's check. Lifecycle. No, there's nothing in it here. Cleveland. No, the basketball player. I think it sounds like Cleva. I don't know the spelling, but I'm not into. I'm not into. I watch NBA, but I don't. I I actually don't know. I don't play basketball. I don't know the name of the players, but I like watching it. Cleveland. No, they will hate it. But so when they ask, right? When they ask, why the name Cleva? At least you have an answer, right? Customer lifecycle intelligence and virtual automation. Right. At least you have an answer. Both settled. What's the time zone there in Turkey? I don't know. Turkey time zone. Time zone versus PH. 5 hours ahead of Turkey. So it's early there. It's 7 a.m., right? Right. Gotcha. It's already 12 here. 12 noon. Why are you watching a live stream that early? It's too early. My question, let's okay, blah blah blah. Let's wrap up, I guess. Wrap up. Two agent dev app coexisting was never observed live. What? My dog is hungry now. I'm tired. Work too much. Wait. You didn't sleep yet? I thought you just woke up. You're tired. Work too much. Don't tell me you did not sleep yet. Two agent dev apps coexistence was never observed live, blah blah blah. Okay, park. Okay lang yan. Worth noting, the real shared state, blah blah blah. You said leave it, status. I guess we can merge now. I was coding at least last 15 hours. Bad side of being natural. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised you still, well, as you mentioned, you're trying to vibe code now, but yeah, I'm surprised that there are still people like you who do. They don't call it natural coder. It's called here. It's called trad programming now, or trad coding. It's traditional coding now. There's a term for that. You are a trad coder. Avza, trad coder. I'm surprised there are still someone like you who don't talk to your agent for building things and still doing it manually. But yeah, I guess there's I'm following or subscribed to a YouTube channel which do still hand code, because just like you, right? Just like you, he didn't like the output of his agent. So, but I think I'm not sure if you know him. You probably know him. Prime? You know Prime Agent. He's trying his best to incorporate LLMs in his workflow, because I think he is realizing that, it will never go away now. I think, right? So he's trying his best to incorporate it in his workflow on his what do you call this, requirement, or on his I don't know the English term. Yeah, but yeah, he's trying his best. So I guess that's what you're gonna do too, right? I think you're slowly gonna transition to the vibe coding world, but I think you will take it slow, and so that your agent will actually do the level that on how you work, right? I've just said I tried to make my job easier, but I just made it even harder. No. Yeah, I guess change is hard, right? If you change something in your day to day, it will be hard, right? So I think that's just part of it. Do you want to see also the dashboard? I created the test account. No, you created this test account for me. I saw him earlier. Oh, so you don't know this guy? Yeah, I'm subscribed to him for a while now, right? For a couple of years, even before AI. I've said I guess I'll never be a vibe coder, because managing a team is easier than managing an AI. Right. So it's just a trade-off, I guess. And I think, well, I guess you will be managing vibe coders, right? Instead of managing your agent, you will manage the people who vibe code. So there will be vibe coders under your belt. Do you know about Terry Davis? No, I don't know him. YouTuber? Is that the YouTuber? Terry Davis? American electrical engineer. Wait, I think... Well, I don't know. I think, do you know Theo? YouTuber? I think I'm not sure, but he said he looked he looks up to someone. I don't know if I remember it correctly, but I guess it's there. There's schizophrenic programmer writing an operating system from scratch. We're all crazy, generally speaking. Ah. Oh, he died. 2018. Best known for creating, designing Temple OS. Yeah, I've heard of Temple OS. I've just heard, but I don't know anything about it. And he thought the software, he thought the software came from God. But wait, he built Temple. It was the software that brought the message from God. But the crazy thing is a human being writing an operating system from scratch all by himself. What did he use writing it? What's the low level language called again? Not C? Or did he use C? Or is he writing in ones and zeros? Don't tell me he's writing it with ones and zeros, because he's an electrical engineer. No way. No way. No way. Is it in his Wikipedia? What? Really? What's it called? Holy See? Holy See! Come on. What? He built a programming language to build an operating system. At least he didn't build it using ones and zeros. What do you call the language? I'm not sure if it's called the programming language. The very low level between C and the actual ones and zeros. What do you call that again? I'm not a programmer, so I forgot that. If he hadn't committed suicide, he was probably even smarter than Einstein. What? He committed? Really? Is it here? Oh, it's not determined based on Wikipedia. But yeah. I thought you said Epstein there for a moment. What? This guy is smarter than Epstein? What? That doesn't make sense. Holy see. Unique coding language. Did you use it? Holy see. I think if you use it, you will be holy, right? That's how it's supposed to work. Let's see the Holy See. Oh, it's even with the holy symbol, right? With the cross. Right there. So that's why it's called temple, right? It's based on God. Holy See. Oh, he called it C plus previously? Or is it called C plus or C cross? Because it's like a cross. It relied on JIT compilation, and while its syntax bore some resemblance to C, it was unique. Imagine one dude build this, yeah. Right? Huh. I don't... My brain cannot even... So... Is it his full-time job to build programming language, or is this like a weekend project? No vibe coding, yeah. I don't think an AI will ever create a programming language, at least not on its current level. That's the one thing I can say, that you cannot build the programming language just by purely vibe coding. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to do that. I'm not smart enough to steer Cloud Code to build the programming language for me. Abza, I just got to walk away for a moment here. I need the break time. I'm gonna be right back. I'm not sure if you will be here later after maybe 30 minutes of break. But yeah, I enjoyed talking to you. Talk to you soon. Lana, BRB, 30 minutes.
Strumming through the sound of light, where the dark clouds
Ano yung 13B? Continue. Enter. Yan ako sa 2-1. Dog food 13 is working fine. What do you recommend? Do we keep the agent add log line or not? Yes, let's update backlog 15. Recommendation mirroring. Agent switcher. Ano yung agent switcher? Agent switcher. Auto highlight resets. Auto highlight resets at the top match. On every keystroke, arrow, move the highlight. For the arrow up down, let's add command P, command N respectively. For the arrow up and down, let's add command. I know that we're using command P for this project project agent search. Let's disable the command P for project agent search for project agent search when it's already open, so that command so that command P when open will now be arrow up. Let's also add command up down. Okay, command J for arrow up down respectively. Command J, KJ. Alam ba yun? Hello, Avza. You're still here. How's the smoke? You smoke too much, huh? I went away earlier and you smoked. And then the next time I went away, you smoked again. I was designing inner pages. Not Claude, right? You are designing. I'm a regular programmer. I'm smoke too packet. I guess I'm not, right? Well, I'm not professional programmer in the first place. So with glasses. With glasses. What's the weather there in Turkey? I guess I don't actually know. Is it like just, does it have the full, 4 seasons? Or is it like here in the Philippines where it's either sunny or rainy, but no snow? I'm weak in geography. I actually don't know where in the map Turkey is. But I think it's around east, right? On east part of the world, not west. It's summer and too hot. Huh. Right now it's a little bit of rainy here in the Philippines, so it's not hot, but when it's not raining, it's too hot. It's gonna reach 37 Celsius today. Oh no, that's too hot, right? That's too hot. Let me check the temperature now. How can I check? Temp pH. Yeah, look, it's like it's around 28 degrees Celsius now. So it's not too hot today, at least today. But yeah, 37 is nowhere near this temperature here. I guess for the next week we can get up to 33 degrees, but yeah, 37 is harsh. But where I live, the winters are usually harsh, with temperature dropping to -25 and heavy snowfall. While autumns bring tornadoes. It's the area in Turkey that experienced the most storms. Damn. And summers are very hot. Oh, so the temperature there are, the range are too wide. Huh? Because here in the Philippines, it's either 20 plus degrees or on a normal day, 30. On a too hot day, it's around, I believe, 40. I think on the worst part of the Philippines, it's it's getting to 50 range, I guess. I'm not really sure. I saw 43. Damn. 43? The summer before last, temperatures were in the 40 to 43. Ah. I think it's not just one city, right? I mean, it's not just the city or the country. I think the whole world is getting too hot as years progress. So we need to just like Elon said, we need to be a multiplanetary species now. We need to go to other planets. Good. And this mappings are conventional, which is nice. Arrow up. Yes, it's getting too hot every day. Yeah. Yeah, so how do you how, how do you survive, I guess? You using of course you're using AC, right? Or what we call here in the Philippines aircon. It's getting too hot, expensive. Yeah. Yeah, because of the electricity. It's getting too expensive. Well, not just for smoke and coke. Good. Arrow up, command P, command K, command share and I mean. I live in attic apartment, absorbs all the heat. No, you're literally under the roof. Good down. Okay, when the palette is open, command P, blah blah blah. I want to flag now, so plan accounts for it. It's fully doable. Just need scared. The existing global key down handler deliberately swallows command N. Oh, really? Yeah. Inside any modal to block the OS new window default and globally. And also we have command and shortcut to add new project. Right? Let's take that into consideration. My home has 3 floors, but I live in an apartment building. I change layers. I change layers depending on the air temperature. So so you have different kinds of clothing, right? Because here in the Philippines we don't do clothing for cold weather because we don't have that. Not really. Unless you go to the coldest place in the Philippines. But it's still not that cold compared to what you guys have. Imagine having different types of clothes. Look at what I'm wearing right now. I just wear sando. For the palette to receive, command and palette blah blah blah. That leaves one subdecision for Q7, blah, blah, blah. When the highlight is at the top of the list and you press up again or bottom, it should clamp stop or wrap around the other. Clamp. Let's, oh, what? No. Let's go clamp. Avza said, I'm not even sure if I need to repeat your name because you're the only one here. Avza said, if it's too hot, I stay first floor. If it's cold, I go upper because last floor always get very warm. So having multiple floors have its own perks, right? Depending on the weather, where floor you are. Like what I said earlier, you adjust, right? You adjust based on the circumstance. Right, command and palette, blah, 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 blah. Ordering of mixed results and list. 2 subparts, interleaved by score or group. Interleaved by score, no section headers. Show margin scorable list, blah 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 blah. From agree. Yeah, agree. Yes, 3 floors. My computer on the 3rd floor, but I also have a Mac, so right. I guess you need to have one device, one device per floor, so you don't have to. So, but if you're using Mac, meaning MacBook, right? Not the Mac Mini or Mac. What do you call the other one? Mac Studio? Is it called? Or Mac Desktop? Agree. MacBook Pro I bought like 4 years ago. And check system health. I only plug into charge 54 times. Really? You don't like Mac? Why? What don't you like about it? Because personally, I like Mac better. So you are building your apps using Windows device? I guess, right? Because you don't like Mac. If it's just sitting there, you can, just ship it to me. I will utilize that. Keyboard. Really? Then I think use external keyboard. What do you mean? The feel, right? I'm not sure what do you call the keyboard in MacBooks. What do you call it again? Chiclet keyboard, is it called? I'm not really familiar. 13-inch, I believe, too small font. So are you saying because the laptop is too small, or is it because of how the keyboard feel? You know what I'm calling with podding keyboard? Podding? I don't know that. Podding keyboard? What's that? Podding. Okay, let me check that. I don't know that. Podding keyboard. I image. Is it just the look that's different, or what's this? What's this, Avza? I visually I see that it has lights there, right? But in terms of feel, is it like a normal keyboard? Art, welcome back. Hello, hello. Avza said it's basically small keyboard. I thought you don't like small keyboard. I'm confused now. 70 keys fewer than standard keyboard. Oh! So the layout is different, not just the looks. Is there image here? These are all e-commerce link. How come? Well, I think this is the normal small keyboard layout, right? I guess. The one without the numpad. I love it using that keyboard. But you didn't answer my question. Is the feel different when you say padding keycaps or padding keyboard? Is the feel the same? Just like a normal keyboard, or it's different? I have less key than this. Really? What can you remove more? The arrow? I guess it's the end page up, page down. You can remove that, I guess. I'm not sure. Can you remove the function keys? Probably. Maybe you can get away with that. It's not. You don't use that every day. Rampage padding keyboard. First image. Here? Or should I search Rampage? Oh, this one. Look at that. Oh, there's no function keys. Come on. There's no function keys. They should have removed the function key here. Right? They should have removed that. It's out of place. Function key, but there's no F1, F2. They should just remove that. Alt Fn1. What's that? Oh, that's the F1 key. All right. This is fun. Yeah, this is fun. Right? This is fun, I think. I'm just I guess I'm a full-size keyboard guy because I like the numpad look. Oops. I pressed the wrong key. But yeah, I'm using a full-size keyboard. It gives you pure speed if you get used to. Yeah, how about the arrow? There's no arrow keys here. So how? I guess no, you can't. How what? How can you navigate between text? Are you using Vim mode? Vim keys? Arrow up. What? Alt FNW? What? That's too... Oh, WASD. All right. Oh, yeah, that's better. Because actually, that's my problem with the arrow keys here. It's on the right side, right? Of the keyboard, and it's not within your typing, range. But if you can use WASD with Alt FN, huh? Huh? I think I like that better. Huh? No way. I like that. Huh? What else? What else? What else? It's so great. Great. I think one, because I'm a numpad guy, right? When I type numbers, it's hard for me to type numbers without looking at the keyboard if the numbers are only at the top. I'm not that good in typing numbers. So that's why, numpad really helps. But yeah, this is really right, because you don't have to move your hand much because they're already there, right? No need for function, no need for arrow. Padding, huh? Padding keyboard. Is it padding or pudding? That's better than I think I have to check this out. Shift I plus gives you wait, wait, what? Shift I? What do you mean? Plus Shift I plus? No, you just spelled it out. It's it. Pudding, right? Pudding. Yeah, I think it's pudding. I'm just gonna call it pudding. Even if I'm not sure how's that pronounced. But yeah, I guess pudding, right? It's the food. It's the food, pudding. But yeah. Shift plus. No, I don't wait, is it different in YouTube chat? I'm not looking at YouTube chat. Shift plus, this is how you can get these characters. Shift. What do you mean? I don't see anything out of place here. Is it any different? Shift plus. I think they should have removed one shift. Because there are two, that's redundant, right? You want to remove all the keys as much as possible. Shift 2 3. I actually don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean Shift 2 3? Anyways, this is cool. I've never heard of pudding keyboard before. I know that there are, the small layout, but not like that. Not like that. Not like that. It's too much. Wait, where am I? Project search. Question 9. Blah, blah, blah. My recommendation. Naming. Quick switcher. Use quick switcher. Okay. Pure scorer. Do you agree? Agree. That's how we vibe here, right? We just agree with Claude. Yeah, there's actually more small exist. No. What? No, no more letter Q? No. You remove. You remove the letters. Sorry, our keyboard doesn't have a letter N. You figure it out. You just go to Google and then copy letter N and then you paste it. That's how psychotic we are here, right? Less keyboard, less keys. Less is more, right? Small keyboards, as I said, small keyboards are always advantageous for software developers. Yeah. I'm thinking, I guess, yes, when you are really good in typing, right? If you're, you can type really fast. Because I'm not like that, more or less. Yep. And also, I think the portability is great, right? If you move space from time to time, and you actually want external keyboard other than your MacBook keyboard, right? So yeah, portability, less keys. It's more portable. Recap. Blah, blah, blah. Tayo naka-hide dito. I think let's copy that. No. No. What's happening? Did you see the rendering there? I think there's a rendering issue. I'm just not sure if it's the application or it's Cloud Code. I'm pretty sure it's Cloud Code, but I'm not sure. Let's change the effort to X high. Let's plan. I think my laptop is throttling right now. The keys have delays. Plan feature. Done. Backlog 15. Blah blah blah. Dog food complete. Keep backlog. Matters house style. Backlog 15. Update. Backlog blah blah. Learned. Nothing else. Alright, let's merge that. Sure, Avza. Guys, meron na dito nakagawa ng Android app. Meron na saan yung nakagawa ng Android app? Nakagawa na ako dati, pero dati pa talaga yon. Wala pang AI nun. Ano lang, parang personal project ko lang. Kalimutan ko na kasi kung may bayad ba mag-deploy sa Play Store? I think meron, no? A one-time payment. I mean, hindi siya per application, per ano siya, account. Yata, parang ganun. Kailangan mo lang ng developer account. Parang developer account. Close natin yan. Tapos, dito, build natin. Scripts, run staging. Lana, BRB. Lana, BRB. Kung nag-API error tayo, guys. Merge. Landed. Diba na-close ko na to kanina?
Merge landed. Di ba na-close ko na to kanina?
'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? 'Di ba na-close ko na to kanina? Na-close ko na to. What the heck? Ano to? Can you investigate? So what happened is that I'm using the staging app, and then I closed an agent. Then I closed the staging app. Then I run the run staging script so that the staging app will be rebuilt. And then on the same run staging script, it opened the staging app. But the agent that was closed is opened again. And then I tried to close it, and the modal says the delete forever confirmation. So that means there are changes there, right? But the last task of that agent is to merge the code. So everything was merged properly. And then now it's saying to me that there are changes that are not finished. So then I checked the Git status, and I had a bunch of deleted files there. Now, I'm not sure what happened here. Can you double check? I'm not sure if we are already tracking it, but the agent name is optimize agent load time under Xbox project. I just did this now. So can you check the logs, etc. of what happened here? My guess is that the agent was closed, and maybe it's still deleting on the back end. I'm not sure. And then when the staging app was rebuilt and opened again, the agent is opened and attached there. But because I closed it earlier, the agent, it already deleted all the files within the code base. Meaning nothing was left, right, when I close the agent, because that's the normal behavior when we close the agent. It will remove everything. So the problem is that when I reopen the app after the rebuild, it attaches the same agent. So can you investigate what happened here? Paano electron? Ganon? Wait, what? No. What? Wait, what? Are you saying that my staging app is built on Electron and not Tauri? So are you saying that the dev application is in Tauri and the staging app is in Electron? What the heck? Sabi nito. Anak ng teteng. Oo nga no. The heck is happening? Yan na tayo eh. Good question. And I owe you an honest correction. What the heck? The stitching app links. I was wrong. Come on. Yeah, you are wrong. Come on. You are wrong, Claude. Claude, you are wrong. Come on. What the heck? Pantanga to si Claude eh. Alam mo, nakakatawa ka. Sabi niya, key finding natin is lost. Let me confirm the recoverability. Blah, blah, blah. PR94. PR94? Yes, PR94. Okay. Tapos, okay. All 170 deleted files. Okay. I've traced the whole chain. Nothing is lost. Okay. What actually happened? You close the agent. Okay. Kill the team session. Delete the clone. Remove the agent. The deletion was interrupted partway. Okay. Because phase 4 never ran. The agent record stayed in Xbox. Since the work is merged. Okay. The bug. The root cause is 2 ordering guard gaps. Agent remove deletes before it persists the isn't atomic. The cleanest fix is rename, then delete. Atomically rename the clone to a trash. Then persist the record removal. Then want me to repair or discard this specific clone now? B. Write up the bug in the backlog. Or C. Implement the rename. I'd recommend doing a repair. Let's proceed and implement the fix. Plan file, here's the okay, copy natin yan, clear natin to, effort natin is high, create a workflow, create and run a workflow to implement this. Ito, naglo-load pa ba to? Done na to eh. Skill, CPM na to. Pa. Isa pa to eh, ba't ganun? So, pati ito nang-attach siguro. Delete. Ever highlight. Can't highlight. No, nangyari. Can't highlight or double click the text. Delete forever. I expect that I can highlight it to copy or double click the text to highlight, but it's not allowing me. Please fix. delete forever. Ito, na-delete din ba to? Dapat hindi. Okay, tama. So, ito, anong ginawa natin dito? Great now. Start the perpetual sa title, then start the agent would be, this is on the side when we, oh, okay. Let's skip the space so that, okay. So, ito, naglolo ko yung ano ko, Bluetooth na itong, lagi nag-switch yung AirPods natin. So, pwede natin ito i-run script /run. Pares ka din. Ba't ganun? Wala yung ano. Eto. Yung nahanap ko. Can you remind me, when we add a new agent, how does the clone works? Does it copy what's in the project path? Or do we clone what's in the remote repo origin main? Is it? I think hindi na kinakaya ng laptop natin guys. Medyo bumabagal tayo. Naglo-loading na siya. Ang dami kong cloud code. Nahihirapan na siya. Try natin to. Open. Ang goal ko is maglalagay ako ng task. So ito ay this is a title. Details. Dapat kapag nag-open siya, space pa siya. Okay. Wrap up na natin to. Ito na ginawa na nito. Task project or in adding task project list. Okay. Pwede natin ito i-close. No limit for details. After the label change, I flag that the old slugify also strip leading filler words. Now shows in full as. Whether it became dark mode toggle, you run. What do you mean filler words? Can you elaborate on the stripped leading filler words? Can you provide more example? Worth noting, architecture configuration, blah blah blah. The clone directory independently ba? So spaces case, blah blah. Anak ng teteng talaga. Kailangan na natin mag wired headset. Naglolo ko yung natin. Anak ng teteng. Architecture, confirm, blah blah blah. It's a hybrid and sure. Copy the local na git clone off. Okay. Reset track files. Okay kasi nga. Sa track file sa origin main. You got was each agent starts from P997 main. So, what if, for example, an agent updated or an agent makes some changes and then merged, and the project path did not update the local code base, did not git pull. So the project path has the old code base, right? So when we created a new agent, will it have the same change as the previous agent or not? Nakita nyo guys, naglo-load siya. Wabagal yung laptop natin. Good question and the answer is yes. Then yun. Okay. Okay na ako dyan. On stripping leading. Okay, so here's the comparison. Add verbatim. Yep. So the trade-off is that will be able to give you a short, punchy label, blah, blah, blah. But it was, guess, I don't know. You want me to Yes, leave it. Leave it. CPM tayo. Lana, BRB. Lana, BRB. Hello guys. Dito na natin tatapusin yung stream natin. Meron lang tayong kailangan gawin. Salamat sa pag-join natin sa stream natin for today. Day 6 ng ating vibe coding hanggang sa yumaman tayo. Alright, salamat sa mga nag-join. Thanks for Avza, Edwin, and kanina si Joel, si Art. Yan, see you tomorrow guys. Same time tayo, 10:30. See you sa live natin bukas. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow guys. Bye-bye.